you doing? I am so excited for today. You can tell by my shirt. You know, the reason why I'm really excited and why I'm wearing this shirt is because I am finally seeing one of my most anticipated movies ever, Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. This is the day, people. Oh my god. Actually, earlier today I was watching Spider-Man No Way Home, and of course I've been watching some other stuff like WandaVision and What If in order to kind of prepare for the movie, because I know there's going to be some tie-ins into it. Not spoiling anything, I'm just saying that's what's happening. And dude, oh my god, I'm so excited. One of the reasons why I'm really excited about this movie in particular is because Sam Raimi, who, if you don't know, is a director of this movie, and he has directed the Evil Dead movies, and also he directed the original Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire and Kristen Dunst. And if any of you guys do not know, that was actually one of the first superhero movies I ever got into, and that was actually what got me into Spider-Man and the comic book landscape. Along with the original X-Men trilogy and Batman Forever and some other stuff in there. But yeah, so this means a lot to me because I love Marvel, I love Sam Raimi, I love Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, you know, I mean, well, part of Marvel, but you get the idea. So I'm just, oh my god, I don't even know if I'm prepared for this. I don't even know. I'm scared. But yeah, just, oh my god. But yeah, like back to the whole thing, Sam Raimi. Yeah, like I love Sam Raimi so much, and of course I said I love his movies. And yes, I'm including Spider-Man 3. People, I like that movie. That movie is nowhere near as bad as some people make it out to be. People say it's the worst thing ever, and I'm thinking to myself, have you guys seen Justice League? That movie was horrible. Okay, maybe I should calm down before I get into a tirade, because oh god, that movie was that movie offended me. Along Last of Us Part 2, that game was, but different story. Anyway, but yeah, regardless though, I'm just wanting to show off today that I am excited to see the movie, and of course I'm definitely gonna talk about it. So I will see you when the movie's over. Okay, like before I go in, I have to show you this right now. Defender Strange, he looks so cool. Man. Oh my god, I cannot wait to talk about this figure when I open up, and I can't wait to see him in the movie. You know?
Careful, Stephen. This path exacts a heavy toll. Okay.
Alright, I just got see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That was awesome. I have to say, this is probably one of the most creative movies I've seen from Marvel in a very long time. And I mean, a very long time. Not to say the other Marvel movies weren't creative, but this was just... Whoa. Oh my god, I don't know where to begin. This definitely felt like a Sam Raimi movie. Like, it was weird. It did some stuff I wasn't expecting, and oh my god, it was just crazy all the way through. Oh my god, the movie, when the movie starts, it's just it doesn't. There's no exposition dumps or anything like that. I mean, there's like a little bit, but they do it in a fun way, and you know, like the movie, again, it just starts and it just goes and goes. There's a bit of slowdown here and there, but for the most part, it's not boring at all. It's a lot of fun. This is probably one of those fun Marvel films I've seen and again, also in a while. This is, oh my god, the cinematography, oh my god, just the imagery and everything. It was so beautiful. It's such a great looking movie. It really feels like a comic book come to life, and it just goes bonkers. And of course, talk about the elephant in the room. There are cameos, yes. I won't say who's in it. There wasn't as many as I thought there would be, only because it was called Multiverse of Madness. But I will say there was one that made me go, what? No way! They actually brought that character, you know, that kind of thing. And there were some other ones that were pretty cool, though unfortunately some of it was spoiled, which was unfortunate. But seeing it happen was still quite jaw-dropping to say the least. And but speaking of the cameos, let's get into the cast. Benedict Cumberbatch, once again, amazing. I absolutely loved him in the role, and he was given a lot of really good material. And there are other versions of Strange that you do encounter, which you do see in the trailers, and he was really good as each and every one. Which one of them you see in the trailer, like a sinister Strange. That was pretty cool. And also he played some other versions. Again, I won't say who and what, but again, it was really cool. Elizabeth Olsen. She is incredible in this movie. Again, I can't get into anything, but all I will say is this is the craziest I've ever seen Scarlet Witch. WandaVision happened, and the stuff that we see in the previous films, this is nothing we haven't seen. This is something we haven't seen before from her. Oh my god, actually, again, I wish I could talk about it, but I can't. Oh my god, she was, I'm sorry I keep pausing, it was just insane. But moving on, there was also, I'm trying to remember the actress's name, but she plays America Chavez, the other character. I actually thought she was really good too, and I did sympathize with the character quite a bit. I really liked how she interacted with Strange, and I thought her powers were really cool too. I really liked how she was done in the movie, and I think her character development was pretty strong, as well as Strange's. Strange. I think hers was probably the strongest, but Strange is all right too. And then of course you have some of the returning cast members like Wong. I can't remember that guy's name. God, but yeah, he was good too. I really liked him. And Christine Palmer, played by Rachel McAdams, I thought she was really good too. She's given a bit more to do than in the last movie. She didn't do a whole lot, but she was useful. She did help out on occasion, and I did like her. And again, she has a good chemistry with Benedict Cumberbatch. So yeah. Also, one thing I heard a lot about this movie is the fact that it's not quite as accessible as the other MCU films. I don't necessarily agree with that statement, because I heard some people say this and that. I understood what was going on. Then again, I did see WandaVision. Then again, I've seen all the Marvel stuff, so your mileage may vary on that. I didn't think it was too confusing from what I can recall, but yeah, it was pretty. Yeah. Oh, Paul, I need to do something. I'm back. Sorry, I had to do something. I'm in my car. But anyway, what was I saying in regards to? I did like America Chavez. I thought she was really good, and I think she had a strong chemistry with Benedict Cumberbatch and also Richard McAdams. I was mentioning that. What was the other thing I was mentioning? Sorry, I got so sidetracked. I had to talk about this. The action and the effects were outstanding, and then again, it kind of brings back the whole creativity thing about it. There were some really cool uses of powers, and there is an action sequence. I am not even exaggerating when I say this. This is probably one of the best and most creative and one of the most mind-blowing action sequences I've ever seen. I don't want to give specifics, but oh my god, my mind was blown watching this come to life. I was just thinking to myself, it was just so cool. Also another thing about this movie, also another thing interesting about this movie kind of delves a bit more into the horror aspect compared to the other MCU films. While this isn't the most scary movie I've ever seen, I think compared to the, I'll say this, compared to the other MCU films, it gets pretty scary at points. Actually, there were a few jump scares that actually got me. I was just like, oh my god, it was just, that's what I loved about it. I loved that it leaned more in the darker side of the MCU. I think that was great. I don't know, I love what they did with the powers and the stuff. And also there is, no surprise, I heard about this quite often. There is a lot of references to Evil Dead, which makes sense considering that Sam Raimi directed those movies. And there are some parts where you go like, okay, yeah, this is definitely a Evil Dead-esque. You know, and I really liked how they did all that. It was so cool. I just, man, I loved it so much. What else did I like? Because, man, there was so much. I don't know. Again, I wish I could say more, but I can't because I don't want to, you know. Oh yeah, I guess I'll mention this also with what I mentioned with the music. I should also mention the music. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh. Tongue twister. But I will say also the music was pretty good too. I really there were some really cool parts of the score. Again, I wish I could give specifics, but I can't. But it was just so cool. Again, like the movie is just brimming with creativity. This is again, I don't think this is just the most creative Marvel movie. This is probably the most creative superhero movie I've seen in a long time. I mean, God, I love how creative it was with how things went, and also I really liked seeing the different multiverses. We don't see a whole lot. We only see maybe like 2 or 3. I want to say. Oh, I don't think I'm spoiling it. It wasn't as much as I thought, but what you do see is very creative, and also there are some nice callbacks to other films and such, and also another thing I liked about this movie, the movie doesn't try and set up anything too much, you know, aside from the post-credit scene. There's 2, again, I won't get into specifics what they are, but, you know, but the movie stands on its own for the most part. I do think you do have to see some of the other films in order to kind of understand it, including WandaVision, but I think there is enough there, I think, for you to be satisfied with it. Just, again, due to the use of the powers and the horror aspect. Again, this movie feels very different from the other Marvel films, and that is the biggest plus I could give it. Just, oh my god, this maybe too early to say, but this might be one of my favorite Marvel movies. I don't know. I really don't know, because again, it's just because for a while I really wanted to see a scary superhero movie. Because we haven't really gotten that much. I mean, we only gotten like maybe a little bit of Blade back in 1998, along with its sequels, and I don't know if this counts. I mean, I guess Hellboy by Guillermo del Toro, but I don't know if that even counts. I guess I'll count it just because I love Hellboy, and you know, there were some parts, but it wasn't like that scary. But yeah, I'm just glad I get to see something more scary. I really hope Sam Raimi does another Marvel movie, because this was so good. I really liked it. It's weird. Like, I'm trying to think if there was anything I didn't like. I mean, I guess maybe there were 1 or 2 parts maybe that were like a tad bit slow, or maybe there was just certain things I wish they could have fleshed out a bit more. But beyond that, I can't really think of anything that made me go, oh, I didn't like that. You know. Overall, I really enjoyed it. If you love Sam Raimi, you'll probably love this movie. If you love Marvel, you'll definitely love this movie. If you're a casual moviegoer that just wants to see something crazy, you'll definitely be satisfied. Again, mileage may vary depending on what you're looking for, but I thought the movie was a lot of fun. It was very entertaining, scary at points. And again, I have to emphasize on this, it is so creative. It is such a creative movie. It was so imaginative. I love it, and that's God. That's what I love about Marvel. That's what I love about comic books. That's what I love about superheroes. I love the creativity. It's great. I love it. And oh my god, oh man. I wonder what me in an alternate universe would be. Imagining myself to be similar to Doctor Strange, though more fun, I guess. My god, I think magic might be the best thing ever. Man. It was so cool. Alright, well, I think that's about it. All I can say with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. I wish I could say more, but I can't because, you know, spoilers. But, this is definitely a recommend for sure. Like, this movie, I think, for the most part, met my expectations. And, I can't wait to watch it again. I actually might see it with my mom. I don't know. Funny thing is, if you just put a Multiverse of Madness, it actually goes for mom. So the movie, and the thing is, a few days later, it's gonna be Mother's Day. So like, I'm gonna ask my mom, hey, do you want to watch Doctor Strange and Mom? Multiverse of Madness. A dumb joke, but yeah, just yeah. All right, well, I think that's about it. I think I said what I had to say. but as I said, I'll definitely try and watch it again if I can. And oh my god, I really hope Sam Raimi does another one because this was so good. Man, I love Sam Raimi. He's such a good director. Oh god, I love that guy. He's so good. Sam Raimi, if you're watching this, just know I love you, and you're one of my favorite directors out there. You are amazing. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed my video, and of course, as always, stay tuned for other stuff. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and stay safe, guys, okay? And also, check out Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness. Hope you guys enjoy it, and again, stay safe, guys. Alright, bye. Oh, before I go, I want to mention the poster here that you see in the video right now. I have to say, that is one of the coolest posters I've ever seen. I love the use of red. I love the shattering effect. I love the pose Doctor Strange is in. I love seeing all the various characters throughout the multiverse. It looks so beautiful. I love it. I really want to hang this up on my wall right now.